Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will show you how to set up one of OKX's new Infinity Gridbots. Now, if you're not familiar with how a Gridbot actually operates, it is extremely simple. A Gridbot's mission is to buy low and sell high. And a Gridbot is basically made up of open limit sell and buy orders. So when the price dumps, it is buying low. When the price hits these open limit buy orders, and then when the price rips back up and takes out the open limit sell orders, it is selling for profit. And the space in between each one of these grid lines that you see on the screen would represent your grid spacing or your profit per grid. So to quickly recap, a Gridbot performs best when there's volatility, like again you see here on the screen. You're looking for the price to dump and rip back up on a regular basis. Each time it dumps, it buys at a lower price, and when it rips back up, it is selling at a higher price for profit. And so the more chop you can get in the market, the better your Gridbot will perform. So with that being said, let's get one of these Infinity Gridbots deployed over here on the OKX exchange. Now, if you don't have an OKX exchange account, I will drop a link in the description down below. And if you use my link in the description down below, I believe you get a bit of a discount on your trading fees. So now that you have your OKX account all set up and you're logged into your account, you would come over here to the trade tab, scroll down to trading bots, give that a click, and that would land you over here on the OKX trading bot dashboard. And then from here you would come down to the tabs where it says my bots, grid bots. They have arbitrage bots if you're interested in arbitrage, but today we're going to be focused on their grid bots, so you just give that a click. That will bring up a variety of different grid bots you can deploy, but today we are interested in their new Infinity Gridbot, so we will go ahead and click Create, which will load the configuration page for the Infinity Gridbot. And the first thing you actually need to do is select what pair you want to trade. You can select from a list of different pairs. In this case today, I will be trading ETH USDT. Now you can either configure your Gridbot manually, which is how I prefer to do it, or you can do recommended and you could copy essentially some other parameters to deploy your Gridbot if you don't want to put any thought into your own strategy. I prefer to deploy my own strategy, so I'm going to click on manual and begin to configure the parameters for this Gridbot. Now, because it's an Infinity Gridbot, I do not need to set an upper limit for this Gridbot. It will obviously follow the price up to infinity. And so the only two parameters I really have to set are the bottom or the lower limit for this grid. In this case, I'm going to set that at 999, just under 1,000 USDT. And then the profit per grid I'm going to select will be 0.9%. And that again is the space between those open limit sell or buy orders that you saw on the previous screen. And so as you can see, with the parameters set, you now have your open limit sell and buy orders on the chart. And so if the price continues to drop for ETH, it would take out that first buy order and continue to buy if the price continues to drop. If the price reverses and goes up, it would sell for profit when it hit the first open limit sell order. Now I need to give the bot some ammo to go to battle with, and in this case the investment amount, the minimum I would need to do would be 198. So in this case we'll just give it an even 200. And now the bot has a little bit of ammo. I can now set up how I want this bot to be deployed via the advanced settings and the start condition. And a trigger type I can select from instant or via a certain price or RSI. And if I select RSI, I can actually configure the RSI indicator based on the threshold of 30, or let's call it 20, and we want the trigger condition to be below the 20, and the chart time frame I could select as 4 hour, click confirm. And now that I have the RSI indicator configured with the indicator period of 14, the trigger condition below the threshold level of 20, which would be oversold on the chart time frame of 4 hours. If I click create, this bot would activate at that time. However, I am going to go ahead and have this bot deploy instant. I want it to basically get deployed the moment I click create. Now, another advanced feature you can select is take profit and stop loss. Now, I'm not going to actually configure either one of these because ETH is a asset I'm willing to hold long term, so I don't actually care how low the price goes or how high the price goes. I'm basically just looking for this bot to either accumulate ETH at a lower price or sell for profit when it goes higher, and I don't care about holding on to ETH long term, so I'm not concerned about a take profit or a stop loss in this case. So now everything's basically configured, whether it's the parameters and the investment amount. I can click create and deploy this bot. So I just give that a click. It will confirm the actual order and investment amount. Click confirm. And the bot has been created. From here, I can click on view details. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of details for this bot as its runtime is essentially 0 seconds. I literally just created this bot. But I will do update videos on how this bot is performing in the future, so now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. And until next time, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.